And there she is. Be back in a moment. We're going to do some work, Bobby. We're going to do some work, Bubba. First, I'll clean up the mess. Papa, shut up. Stop yelling. Stop it. Papa. Yeah. Okay, Bobby girl. Let's get moving. Let's get moving. Moving and grooving. So, try and get it to where you can see better, if I can. Go a little higher up. Get this happening before the sun starts coming up. Is that better there? I don't know, I can't tell. Up, maybe not. Might not be a good idea there. Can't see it. Don't really want to break it, if I can help it. But that's as close as it's going to get, unless I pop it down. Unless I go right down. That might be better. It might be better there. Righty. Let's see what she'll let me do today. I do need to get Ellie. Cleaning your messes up. Cleaning your messes up. Yeah, maybe yesterday we did a little bit of work on that little whole thing. Let's get that back over to here. That's a big chunk of stuff. Come on, love. Okay, so trying to keep this so it's not in the sun, so you can see as much as possible without her being able to kick at it or anything. Hi, Herman. Hi, Zachary. Try and catch her. She might run away this morning, but I'll try. No, she's not going to run. Good girl. Lovely girl. Good girl. Thank you. You made that nice and very simple and easy. Good job. Good girl. Very impressive. I'm just going to make sure she hasn't got any issues before I get on. I'll put the saddle on. Give her a good check over. So I'll just tie this up so we don't get stuck or tangled in anything. That way we can get everything done that we need to get done without her getting tangled. So I'm going to start off just making sure she's got no issues with her shoulders and top line. A little bit of a... No, that's nothing bad. Okay, that side's fine, as expected. Again, a little shudder here. Only tiny though, she's not wincing or anything. She's quite normal. Alright, that looks good. Now get some of this hair off. We're still shedding our winter hair. Just get a little bit of it off. Yeah, well, and stay. Good. Especially around the girthy area where it's going to be, you don't want to have a whole heap of it gathering and causing her to not want you to, the hair coming off, not want you to, that girth up. Takes a few weeks for them to shed. You got to try not to get your hair in your mouth while you're doing them. Hey, Toki, stop. Especially the hair that's shedding on the face. Can't tell what on earth colour she's going to go this year. She's getting lighter. So last year she got darker. Now she's getting lighter. We won't know. We won't know for about another 3 or 4 weeks before she fully sheds. Then we'll have an idea of what's going on. But not until then. But she's starting to get used to the fact that she's going to take off. So what I'll do, if she wants to take off, that's okay. We'll exercise first and then we'll come back to the saddle. Let's get her moving. Yeah. I've got some pock marks on you. You did? Oh, look at that hair. Come on. Come on. Come on, good girl. Come on. We'll see if she'll give me the chance to saddle her without running away this time. I'd like her to just volunteer without having to be done. So I'm going to see if she'll stand for me. Just about here. Come on. No. One more. Don't give me nasties. One more. Good girl. Thank you. Relax. And stand. Good girl. And stand. And she might take off as soon as I start coming over. Whoa. If she does, I'm going to swallow her. Whoa. I'm going to bring her back. Ask her to stand for me. Stay. Good. There's a good lovely girl. There we go. The more that I practice doing this with her, the better at it she's going to get. Till there'll be a point where she's not. She's got to make sure the saddle's sitting in the right line. You don't want to have it in the wrong spot. girth area if it pulls and pinches at the wrong points. So be very careful that you get things done right first time. You know, I mean, you can adjust later on, obviously, but it's nicer if it's done right the first go. I'm noticing today there's not much of a tail swish or silliness going on, whereas yesterday she was still doing a little of that. Stay. I'm quick, girly. I'm quick. I feel when she's going to move long before she starts going. Very in tune with my horses, to a point where most of the time I'll catch things long before most other people will. So I spend that much time working them. And this is where she's like, I don't know if I want this. I'm not sure about this. That's okay. So we're going to go not so tight first. Add a little loose. Let it go for a wander. And just let that saddle naturally go to where it's going to sit. This is the purpose of giving them a bit of a movement. Get them to move before you get on. She's got no issue with going straight to a canter first thing in the morning. And floor, turn, lovely, turn. And canter. And good girl, right there. And see, as soon as I've asked her to come in, she comes straight on in. She's an excellent turner, this girl. She'd make an excellent cattle horse. Be very good working with cattle. She's very light on the feet, very quick. I'm going to get her to go around again. We've just tightened it a little. We're going to go around one more. And there we go. That saddle's sitting a little bit nicer now, so I'm much happier with where it is. Canter. Canter. Good girl. Turn in. Turn in. Good. And little trot. No. Little trot. Back. Don't you back me up. I took a step back then and she saw that, so what I'm going to do is pretend that that didn't happen and hope I can bluff her into listening. What I want her to do is turn and go the other direction. So I'm going to be a little bit more assertive here. Ask her to stay out of this inside part. There we go. And bring her in now. Good girl. And she's like, oh. Huh. So I caught that quicker than she did. So that's good. Last one. The preparation like this, a lot of people don't worry about stuff like this, but when you've got a young horse, you don't want to end up with a sour horse that hates being saddled. You need to take your time and be slow. Good girl. Make sure. Okay, come on, up you get, trot. Good girl. Trotting. Lovely. Oh, so good. You got anything you want to complain about? Show me now. Good girl. Good girl. And. All right. And whoa. Good girl. Okay, come here, Mum. So it might take you 5 or 10 minutes to get them ready when they're young. When they're older, you don't really need to do so much because they've got experience. But when they're young, first couple of years of riding them and getting them used to things, so important that you take your time. And you allow them to absorb everything for a few minutes so that they're thinking about it. Because just like little kids, if you don't give them time to think, they're not going to learn properly. And then later on down the track, you're going to be wishing you had have just spent that extra time because you can't undo it all once it's past a certain point. Just going to make sure she's got no hair in her eye. Ask her to lift her leg for me. Lift. Come on. Now it's just a gentle touch there, just to make sure she's going to listen. I'm going to go stretching forward. Yeah, lovely. Good girl. This side. She hands to me straight away. Good. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to quickly just check that side on this side over here. So I just saw something, a little bit of a rock sitting in there. I don't want that in there. There we go, got that out. That was a bit silly. Let's try the other side just in case we've got anything in there. Yep, good. Come on. Good girl, lovely. She really is coming along well. Okay, good job. Okay, so I'm going to hop on in a second. I'm just going to let her stand and think about it for just a minute. See what she's going to do. But it's going to be warm soon. It's only just gone 8:15 in the morning, so it's still fairly early. Let's see how she handles me today. Is she going to be happy or is she going to be cranky? We'll find that out. I've given her a bit of time there to sort of sit and reflect on everything that's happening. So she's ready to go. Let's see what she does. I'll get on the off side today. Just make sure there's nothing pinching or pulling underneath here. The wither section. Undo this bit. And well, let's have a good ride, my bubby girl. Later this afternoon we might even go again. But this morning we want to do our basics work in the round yard, just our reinforcing of what we've been learning. And see how we go. Okay. So far so good. I'd like to be able to get on without her moving if I can. So I want her to stay there. Good girl. Just hold there. Good girl. No stepping. Good girl. And notice this, my reins are very loose. She did not take a step and she's going to relax her neck there. Settle down. Good girl. Get myself where I got to be. I must say, the stirrups on this particular saddle are probably the best stirrups I've ever ridden in. They're extremely safe, but they're so easy to get in and out of. If you lose one, it just slips straight back in. It's so easy to fix up that problem. And you can see here, she's quite happy. I can swing about and crisscross and do all sorts of stuff. Give her a neck rub. All the way. Oh, that's nice, a massage. She's a little funny about this. And we're going to relax again. I'm sitting behind the saddle on her rump. Her belly's getting big, she's getting a bit fat. So she needs a workout, so let's walk on. Asking her to go forward. She's a little sluggish this morning. That's all right. We'll walk on. You won't be able to see me for a little while. Just want her to walk for the time being so I can have a feel on how she feels. So far, so good. She feels good. Steady and easy, that's good. I'm just going to walk Let's work and turn. Go back this direction. Now she's starting to get a little bit, oh, here we go again, kind of attitude. That's all right. We can work with her. Beautiful morning. Lovely spring morning. Good job. Just going to let her walk into it. I'm going to turn her again. I'm going to go back around. She's just trying to avoid something right now, so I'm going to get her to redo it. There we go. Lovely. Nice listening. And that really was, I wasn't directing her. I let her kind of get to where she can do what she wants. And that's on me. I need to be directed. So I'm asking her again now. She's thinking she can do her own thing now. So I'm redirecting her back to where she thinks I want her to go. No, to actually where I do want her to go, not where she thinks I want her to go. Or where she wants to go. So I've redirected her. Let's see if she'll stay in that redirection without trouble. So far, so good. Very nice. And now we're going to increase the pace and go into a trot. No. Yep. Nice trot. There we go. Try and stay into a trot. Slow trot. Slowly. Slow it down. A little slower. It's good. She's going to swing in there. She's the sort of horse, she's got such an easy turn that if you even slightly identify she's going to turn in, she immediately turns. And it's not hard for her to do it. Other horses aren't very fluid in the bum. She is, because I've worked on that from the very beginning. No, we don't want to do that lollipopping. We're just going to trot normal. No, just trot. I'm going to sit this trot. I'm going to sit it. Slow it down. Sit it and slow it down. There we go. That's lovely. That's lovely. Come on. Keep moving. This is really very hard work for you. Lovely. Good. When I'm sitting it, she'll slow nicely. And then when I press right down, she'll slow right down to a walk. And that was lovely. But we're not done. Got lovely listening skills this morning. She's really nicely listening. And trot. Trot. I'm going to try the one hand. Right. Down we go. And the neck run. And she is beautifully listening. It's amazing how much this horse is going to listen when you get her in a nice, beautiful mood. You're in a nice canter. Nice and slow. Canter. Yep. Beautiful. And slow. And walk. So we just had a beautiful canter then. Without me having to tell her, she just listened to my seat. Didn't have to say the words. Just listened to my seat, and that was lovely. And we've just got to remember with her, she seems to think that if she canters it, it's all over with them. That's not the answer. So we've got to reteach that. I'd like to see a canter in this direction. Canter? Doesn't want to. Avoiding. So she's avoiding there. So we're going to go back. And we're going to go back around. Trying to drop her head there. So we're not going to take that. We're going to go back around. We're going to listen to what I'm saying. I know she can canter this direction because she's showing me already. Yep. With your trot. And canter. Canter. Doesn't want to. Okay, we'll go back this way. Keep that trot for now. getting forward movement and we're listening to most of everything. And I'm going to ask her for a stop. Walk. Beautiful. She's very, 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 very in tune at this time of morning. This is what time I'm going to have to come out and work with her. Around 8 a.m. This way she's just had a feed. She's not lazy. She's got some energy from her food. Listening beautifully. Doing well. Now I'm going to have to come off for a second and take these glasses down. I want you to pop your head down. Drop. Good. All right. She's doing well. Now, I don't know if you saw her doing a lovely canter, but that was beautiful. That was like the best canter we've done for a while. No worries. Have a good day, Herman. She's wanting to go out. I'm going to hop on this side now, and let's see if we have any issue. She's swinging her tail a little. She's like, do I have to? Are you going to? The answer is yes, you do, and yes, I am. But she's listening lovely. You drop our head. Good girl. You're going to turn this direction. So I'm going to give her a little bit of a tap there. Got the foot out of the steering. Yeah, quickly slide that back in. I probably shouldn't have went ahead until I had that in. I don't want to teach her bad habits. Now I've just seen something I need to get off the ground there. Look. Look. What we'll do, prime opportunity to use the whip again. Get her used to me having something on the side. And we'll bring that out. Okay. I'm going to use it to get rid of what this object is here, so I don't have to jump off again. And it's a good practice that there's a little stick on the ground here that has a sharp point on it. Out of the way. Good girl. And then I'm going to unravel this. We're going to do some whoop. So I've got the whip with me and I'm just moving it around. Ask her to stand still. And walk. Drop, drop, drop. Go around her whole body. Front, back. Even touching her feet whilst I'm on her. And she's taken that as a forward cue, but I want her to understand while I'm on her, that's not a forward cue for her, that's a forward cue for maybe a cow or sheep or another animal or a horse that I'm wanting to move on. We don't move until I do the actual handle. And walk. And this is where your horse has to trust you. This is where trust comes into play. Walk and drop. Drop. Good girl. Trusting that I'm not going to do anything to harm her because she knows I haven't harmed her whatsoever. This is why she's happy for me to play with this while I'm on her back. It doesn't frighten her. She's not worried because it's not a harmful thing to her. It's just an extension of arm that tells me or makes something else move its feet. It doesn't necessarily mean she has to move her feet though. Only if I'm on the ground does she need to move her feet. And even then, sometimes I don't want her to move. I have a very soft rein here right now. She's not being held. She could move forward if she wants to. Going right in front of her. Whoop. didn't move forward then, I'm going to ask her to wall and drop. Lovely. So I've got a horse that's listening nicely. We're going to go round whilst I'm turning and wall. And I'm going in front of her face and she is fine with it. She's beautifully in tune with me this morning. So much so that it's very lovely. This is a really big win of a morning for me. This is the most in tune with me she's been for a few days. This is really lovely. It means the consistency in this every single day, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Well, however long it is that I'm out here, so, and I mean, I can hold it anyway. I can ride along while it's sticking up. If I had a flag on it, this is how it would be. Good girl. Practice for running with a flag on. I've got a nice neck reining going on here. Lovely listening. Beautiful. This horse is magnificent today. And wool. And it may be something to do with the fact that I'm feeling a little bit less apprehensive this morning. I don't know why, but I don't have as much nerves as I ordinarily do. I'm feeling a bit more confident, in other words. So all these things that we can do to give ourselves confidence, and here we go. You can see here, she's got it right there. There it is. Yeah, what is it? Oh. Let her have a smell. Good girl. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh. That was a bit scary. Make it something that feels comfortable, something that gives her a nice, comfortable feel. Let it be just a scratch near the chin, whatever it is. Walk, walk, walk. I didn't ask you to move. Just because I'm moving this doesn't mean we move. So this is where we need that. Now ask her to back up, back, back. Good. And stand. Drop and relax. Walk. Nice. Just hold your ground. Good girl. Unless I move my hands forwards, she's not to move. She does all correct. Ah, good. Right, she wants to move because she's used to it being on the ground. Haven't done some training with this for a while. You've got to keep these things going. Go the other hand. It makes a whistle sound, and then it makes a bit of a snap when it hits the ground. And she's fine with all that. Now I'm going to ask her to manoeuvre. So I put my hands forwards and she's moving. Now I'm going to ask her to come over here. Whoop. Don't want her to get me caught in anything. So I'm going to pop this out and over here. There we go. And get it to where it's out of the way so we don't trip on it. We'll poke ourselves on it. There we go. All right, now we'll get back into some moving. Trot. Trot. Yep. Trot. Come on. Listening. Good girl. Hi. That wasn't very good. You didn't listen very well. across here and we're going to turn. We're going to go the other direction. See how well we go. Very good. Trot. No, no. And now she's going to give me help because she's decided after 10 minutes that she wants time to do what she wants. She's trying to decide for me that she's finished working. Answer is, pay attention to me, don't pay attention to what's in the other paddock. I don't care what the other horses are doing. I care what we're doing. We've got a job to do. You're going to have to listen. Get up. Good girl. That's good. Lovely. Lovely. No, no. And this is where we're going to ask for her to stay online where I'm asking. Good. Trot. Trot. Good. Good. Trot. Lovely. Trot. Good. Trot. Lovely. Trot. Good. That's exactly what I'm asking for. Let's try again. See if we've got the circle here. Come on. Ah, and we got it back to where she's now saying. So I'm going to keep bumping her till she understands what I mean. Trot. Good. 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 Lovely. 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 That was better. Go again one more. Go again one more. Come on. We're going in a good way. We're going good. Come on. Trot. 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 Good. Lovely momentum. Lovely. Trot. Trot. Up. I'm going to keep feeding you back until we do it. Until we do it right. We're going to keep going. Lovely. Good job. She knows what I want. She's just playing bum holes with me. Being silly. You're a bugger. You're a pushover. Trying to push me over. Trying to aggravate me. Make me not want to stay on. That's okay. She can stay as many games as she likes. We're going to keep playing them back. Come on. We go round again. When you get it right, we'll settle down. Good job. Yeah. Lovely. There we go once. She does it once and then she carries on. Second time round she carries on. So we're going to keep going. Keep it up. She passes the second time. And we're going to be finished. Good girl. There we go. Okay. You can settle and come into the middle now. Good job. So she's done a good job there. That side took a while. Give her a breather for a minute. Let her think about what she's just done. Let her think about why we're stopping, why she's getting a reward. Because she finished the entire circuit twice without any drama. Which is what we're looking for. Yeah. Oh, we get back scratches in the bum. We do. Get back scratches in the bum. Oh, that's very comfy. Yeah, that's very nice. It is. She likes that. That to her is very comfortable. It's this side that she has a little drama with. So I'm so bad. Because it's my weaker side. Good girl. There we go. Oh. I'm going to ask her to go around the opposite direction now and see if we can get two good trots without a canter, just trots. No canter, just trot. 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 Good girl. This is lovely. That's exactly what speed I'd like you to go. Slowly. Slowly. No. We're not going to canter. No, we're not. We're just going to trot. I can't say the word because she wants to go into one. Let's trot. 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 Slowly. Slowly. Trot. And I leaned forward then, so that's not her fault. Me leaning forward is definitely not her fault. That's just me being. Good girl. Try doing it without that log. There we go. Beautiful. And into the middle. And whoa. Lovely. That was divine. I'm very impressed with that. Really happy with that behaviour. That was really lovely. Now, let's go out in the yard for a minute. Before I do, get the gate. Stay where you are, Bob. And I'll put this, I'll put you guys over here so you can see what's happening. As much as possible. And I'll get her ready. We'll come out for a minute. It's a very lovely ride. Baby girl. Lovely. Good girl. Excellent work. Great job. Good girl. Oh, it's going very well. I'll come back across into the field in a minute. Good girl. There we go. Good girl. Lovely. We're going to go round the float. Haven't been around there for a while. Go past the float. This can be a scary thing because it's a bit of a boxy area. But she's fine. She's around here all day anyway. her just have a nice walk, settled walk. Nice and settled walk. Good girl. Doing very well. Good job. Good girl. Good job. Great job. Oh, don't do that. She's causing problems. We don't always have to go big giant running things. Just a nice quiet walk. Girl there. Good girl. Look on. I get her to come up close to here and just stand here, right next to this tyre, right next to the float. It's good to get them used to standing near objects that they're not used to standing near. Let her have a smell of the tyre. She says, yeah, I like this tyre. Just getting her to stand and be good. I'm going to ask her to manoeuvre this way. Go right here. And then go over the log. Lovely. Good girl. Good job. She's very fresh, and what I want to do is get her to understand that when I say wool, I mean wool. She's very fresh at the moment. She wants to go fast because she wants it to finish. So she thinks that if she hurries and goes quick, everything will be over. You can see right now she's getting impatient. I can see it in her face and the way she's pulling her ears. She's like, are you getting off or what are you doing? She's not to eat while we're working. So I'm going to block her from having anything to eat while we're working. And we're just going to stand for a little bit. She's not happy about that. She says, I don't like that. And I say, well, we're going to stand. Stop. Good girl. Drop. Good girl. We're just going to drop our head so it's comfortable and we're settled and calm. Good girl. She's listening to me. Now she's settling down. She's understanding a little bit better. She's a little huffy and puffy about it all, but we're going to go this direction. Tap. Good job. Go up and around here. Relax. I'm a little nervous when I'm out here again because I haven't been out here for so long. But I am liking the fact that she's not ignoring me turning. She's more than happy for me to do a turn. She's more than happy to listen. We'll see how she goes when I come down the inside of here. I don't know where the goats are. They could run around the corner at any point. That's okay. She's used to them anyhow. I'm going to ask her to keep going. Good girl. This is exactly what I'm wanting. You're doing a fantastic job. Good job. I'm enjoying this. This is good. It's fun. You're going to go down this way now. Good job. Oh, you're a good girl. You are a clever girl. Clever girl. Doing really well. I'm going to ask you to come over here. And I'm going to ask you to whoa. Whoa. Good girl. Good job. And I'm going to wait a second and I'm going to jump on down. I'm going to say to you, good job. Oh, such a good job. We'll walk over here. Come on. Yeah, you're doing good. Don't stay. Yeah, just settle down. So that was really lovely. She did very well. Get her ready to undo. I'm going to get this off. There's a very good workout. Very good. Not too long, not too short. Nice and cool. It isn't too hot. I know. You're very excited to get off of here. You just want to go and eat your breakfast, don't you? Say, yes, I do. Well, I do. I'm going to take it off this side this time. All those alternate sides. Good girl. Okay. You're done. You can go. Good girl. And off she can go and have her morning tea. She'll be out here till about 11:30. Thank you, Miss Ellie. I just want to tell her she's done an excellent job. And good girl. Make sure she's not too wet under there. Better clean up there. Good job. Good girl. And let her be. There she is. There we have it. Miss Ellie's had a good morning, and the consistency is definitely paying off. It is definitely causing me to have a lot more confidence. So that was really wonderful. Thank you. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your morning. Hope you enjoyed Ellie Time. Thanks for watching.